to sort it out. Okay, so this one is in. Ooh, why is it so dark? Welcome. Welcome to my live. Yes, that's better. Yeah, the light is doing justice. Okay, awesome. We good. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for your patience. I do appreciate you hopping on. So, Osana, are we doing the thing, or am I doing my live? What are we doing? Am I proceeding with my live, or we are setting you up? I'm showing you how to. We can do that. I'm just worried, even when you responded in the group, I was just worried because it was only you, and now I'm avoiding having to duplicate. I'm avoiding having to do the same thing over and over again when I know that there's more than one person that actually needs this. Yeah, one. So that's why Uboniki Sahara, sharp, because I thought maybe others will also come in to say they are available for on the side or for a read more. So I'm a little bit worried because of that. But be that as it may, let me see if I can call. So I was actually sharing in the group so that we see if others will also pop in for that purpose. But otherwise, I'm going to proceed with the 2-hour workflow, which I still need to do, which is showing up for my business. Okay, continue with the live. We'll do it on the group. Okay, the issue is time. Also, the issue is time. That is why I wanted to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. The issue is time. My biggest challenge is time. And being winter, it's already dark. Like, Jay, by the time I finish doing live, I still have to do lunch boxes. I still have to prepare for tomorrow. I still have, I go to bed after 1 every day, and I'm worried about it myself. Linda Tomonto was like, dude, you're overdoing it. You are not resting enough. So that's what I want to solve for. Maka, you're welcome. So welcome, YT audience. How are you today? Are you good? Those that are hopping on YT, I see you. Thank you so much for coming on. You are truly appreciated. So for in case you are not aware, I am live on more than one platform. So please do not take offense when I'm all over, like when my eyes are here and there or here. So please bear with me. It is because I'm live on different platforms. So I do need to interact in terms of eye contact with all the audience, and of course I do need to also double check if there are any comments that I might be missing or not, right? So please, YT, if you have got questions, drop them in the comment section. I will make sure I address them before I leave. On TT as well. Hi, good evening, Doris. Welcome. Also here on TikTok, make sure you drop your questions if you've got any, and also share the live, double tap your screen so that the algorithm can do what it's supposed to do. Right. So, Doris, thank you so much for coming on. So now I'm left with just one person. If this one person can come on, then we can start with that thing that we spoke about in the group. Then at least I know I'm doing 2 things at the same time. But if she doesn't come on, then I'll proceed with my live, and then we can do it on the side so that I don't have to duplicate. I might actually need to just do I don't want to do videos because the videos are already there. The program already has videos, it already has step by step. I just wanted to make it some sort of a practical type of a thing. Hi, Ahi Egi. Thank you for hopping on. So let's see how it goes. If she pops in, we will proceed. I'll just keep on checking. I'm just not sure if I still remember her name, by the way. Like her TikTok name, basically. I'm talking about her TikTok account. I'm not sure if she uses the name that I know, but then we'll see. I'll just keep on checking. I'll definitely keep on checking. So, in case anyone is seeing me for the first time, because we know there are people who watch from outside, not everyone will come inside. I'm not sure if on YT there's also such a thing. I wonder if on YT people are able to watch a live from outside, not from inside. Well, I don't know. So welcome to my live, Osana. Welcome, Doris. Welcome, everyone. So I started my digital marketing journey in 2024. And really, when I found this, I was not looking. That's the thing. When we say in this business we don't recruit, I saw it with me. Because when I started this business, it's not like I was recruited by anyone, I was not approached by anyone, and I was not actively looking. It was one of those things that we do, we scroll on the social media platform. Who can relate to that? Were you poached by anyone? Did anyone approach you? Digital marketers, if you're a digital marketer, did anyone come to you, or you bumped into their content or their videos or their live or whatever the case may be? For me, it was even not even on this platform. It was on the Blue app. I was just scrolling, and people were just someone posted to say, how are people making money in 2024, because it was in 2024, and everyone was busy saying digital marketing. And I paused a bit, because for me, I knew about network marketing, but I didn't know anything about digital marketing. So when I heard that, I paused to sort of like take the back seat, so that I can listen, so that I can take notes, so that I can do and try whatever it is that they're talking about. I'm that type of a person, Emna. So how did you come into digital marketing? Were you poached before you could bump into me? I know you bumped into me. Let me see, some of you, because not everyone purchased from me. So did someone approach you in your inbox? Did someone approach you elsewhere? Or it was just you who saw the content and you came? I'm going to wait for an answer. I know digital marketers are there. I'm going to wait for that answer, because it proves as well when we say here, basically what happens is you learn attraction marketing skills. And when you learn attraction marketing skills, those skills are going to help you to create content that is inviting. You will learn how to create content that is inviting to the masses, so that they are the ones that are coming to you, not you going to them. That's what we call attraction marketing. So everyone that purchases the Legacy Builders program, they learn such skills. That's why I will tell you that there's no recruiting in my business. You learn attraction marketing, which are skills that are going to help you, skills that are going to teach you how you can attract customers to your business. Obviously, these people will start as what? Followers. How you attract followers, then you turn those followers into your clients or your customers. All of this is contained in the business. So if you've ever been looking for a way to earn extra income, this is your life. If you've been trying to find out how are people using their phones in just 2 hours to make an income online, this is actually the space you are supposed to get those details. I am going to be sharing exactly that today. I'm going to be sharing how you can utilize your smartphone to earn an income online around your current commitments. You don't even need to quit what you're already doing. You are only going to do what it is determined in the 2 hours, because the program is a step-by-step guidance. It definitely explains to you step by step how you need to do what we call income earning activities. And when I say 2 hours, we're not talking about you sitting here for 2 hours straight. No, you don't have to sit on your phone for 2 hours straight. All you need to do is to at least dedicate 2 hours throughout your day. So it can be 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 30 minutes there, an hour there and whatnot. It is up to you how it works for you. The nice thing is this business model fits into any type of a lifestyle. Any lifestyle will be able to handle this type of a business, because who does not have 15 minutes? Who doesn't have 10, 20? Who does not have a combination of 2 hours in a day? Of course, if you are serious about earning an extra income, if you are serious about building multiple streams of income, you will definitely want to try it. Hi Nomsa, welcome to my live. So the key thing here is you will learn skills. Auntie, I see you as well. You will learn skills. These skills are aimed at you building streams of income, multiple streams of income. So it's not only about you reselling the program. It is also about you equipping yourself about the program or through the program. The program must equip you. The program must show you what is it that you need to do on a daily basis for you to earn. As long as you've got a smartphone, as long as you've got internet connection, hi to me, welcome to my life. As long as you've got 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis, and of course, as long as you can get the program, then you are a perfect candidate to do what? To actually benefit from the blueprint. That is very key. This business is for everyone who has what I've mentioned. And so far, I know that everyone that's here, they do have what? They already have these tools. You already have the first 3. The only thing that you might not have is my program. And that is why I'm here. The reason why I am here is to make sure that I give you access to this blueprint, is to make sure that at the end of the day, you get access to the blueprint that is going to show you on a daily basis how you can win on this space, how you can build on this space, because we are not here just for the fun of it, right? I'm sure by now you have seen, I'm sure by now you have established that we don't come on this space to play. So if you're also a busy parent, if you are also a busy professional that is looking for ways to earn multiple streams of income, or looking for ways just to supplement your salary, just to top up on what you already have, just to also bring something on the side, this is the opportunity for you, because you don't have to quit anything that you're already doing. That's why I love it the most. I did not have to quit my job for me to do this business. I did not have to stop what I was already doing for me to be able to benefit from this business. This business allows me to do it around my other commitments. That's why I'm saying busy people will appreciate this. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about digital marketing. When we say digital marketing, good evening, Zamo. Thank you so much for hopping on. Nomsa, I see you. Welcome to my live. So when I talk about digital marketing, I simply mean that I'm using the online space to promote. All it refers to is that I'm using the online space to build an income for myself. It does not mean anything else. It's nothing fancy. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. I saw something and I'm like, huh? Like I almost asked a question. Anyway, so it has nothing to do with what you are doing currently. No. The key thing here is to be able to learn the skills as long as you are willing to learn. That's the key thing. What I always say, Mna, is that if you feel like you are not able to implement what the program is showing you, then check out Michelle. Do what she does. I remember when I was still starting with this business, I was actually sort of like, you know, when you mirror someone's content, I was doing that. I would mirror her content. If today she's talking about, for example, hi, how are you, Gabs? Are you good, my queen? Thank you so much for hopping on. And thank you so much for sharing the live. So what I would do when I was still starting, because I was not yet sure, I was still trying to find my feet. I told myself that what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror what the founder herself is doing. You know, I forgot about my YouTube audience. I'm here now instead of... Oh my word. Okay, I'm going to sit up straight so that at least I can cater for both audience. Yeah, I do apologize, YT. Feel free to also ask questions if you do have questions. So what I did when I was still starting, I wanted to actually mirror what she was doing. So I would check out her content every day. I would check out her content, check what she's talking about, because what I learned quickly with her is that she has themes. She doesn't just post. She's got weekly themes or monthly themes or whatever the case may be. So even her content will be flowing in a particular pattern, which means you also can learn how to do that. So when I was still starting, I was just following her. I followed her. If today she's talking about the 2-hour workflow, I would listen to that video. I would watch that video. After watching that video, then I would do my own thing from what she's talking about. Sorry about that. So I would do that. I would copy exactly what she was doing. But of course, when she says something or when you say something, the delivery will not be the same. So that's what I love about it. We all have our uniqueness. We can all talk about the 2-hour workflow, but there'll be a difference on how you deliver the 2-hour workflow. There'll be a difference on how I deliver the 2-hour workflow and how the next person delivers the 2-hour workflow. So that is how I learned, Mna. I started by just copying everything that she was doing. If today she's talking about attraction marketing, I would do that. If she talks about this, I would do that. And it helped me to also build confidence, because obviously when I come here to show up, even if I'm still starting, if I show up based on what she's talking about, obviously I know that I'm learning from the best, and I'm going to show up with all the confidence. So that is what this business is about. We're in the business of copying and pasting. So all you need to do is to copy and paste. You don't just copy and paste from everyone. What I've seen is people try to do that a lot of times. I said no. What I've seen is a lot of people try to do that a lot of times. Please hit this for me as well. Oh no, it's fine. I'll mix with this. People try to copy from everyone. You see? Then that is where now you become I don't have the right word except for a mess. You become a digital mess, but wait, you become a digital mess because you are copying everything from everyone. You see, instead of sticking to what you know, instead of sticking to your blueprint, instead of sticking to our mentor, then you'll never get lost. So I mastered that, and at least when I gained enough confidence, then at least now I was able to do what? I was able to follow the blueprint and do it myself, and follow it and make sure that I do what I am required to do. So anyone can learn this. What I'm trying to say is, you don't need to be me. You don't need to be Zamo. You don't need to be Gabs. You don't need to be anyone. In fact, you can just be yourself and follow the blueprint. That's what is key here in this business. You just need to be yourself, because let me tell you, there's only one you in this life. There is definitely one you. We don't have multiple yous on this earth. Thank you so much for the engagement, Queen Caps. I appreciate it. There's only one you in this earth. So the truth of the matter is, no one will ever do what you do the way you do it. That's a fact. And it doesn't even matter whether we're talking about work or we're talking about business, we're talking about parenting, whatever the case may be, there's only one you in this earth. So you must understand that you will not show up online like anyone else. You must show up as yourself. Copy and paste, yes, we are in the copy and paste business, but that does not mean that you should show up like someone else. My friend, why are you eating with Bix this time? Why are you eating with Bix? Who's gonna eat your pap? I'm asking. Who's gonna eat your porridge?
I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna eat the porridge first.
Okay, whatever. Sorry about that. So, at the end of the day, anyone can do this as long as you are coachable, meaning you should be willing to learn. You should be able to follow the blueprint. You know, I'm tempted to talk about the importance of following the blueprint, but I'm going to leave it here. As long as we all understand that for us to win here, there is already a winning formula. Utwandlala. Sisters, Ipap Yake is here. It was still in the microwave, and then we were about to put meat, and then he says no, he wants wheat beats. And I'm like, what is happening here? Wheat beats at this time, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of peace, I'm just gonna let it be. So the truth of the matter is, the 2-hour workflow is very key. What I've noted is that a lot of us, we are not winning on the other activities, but I always say, find something that works out of the 2-hour workflow. It's either you are posting content, and of course, it's either you are posting the free ads. It is so amazing the number of people that have what's the right word? Have overlooked the copying and pasting of free ads. Hi Sibabato, thank you for hopping on. There is so many people who have, let me say, I know there are some of my customers, I know I have not shared with them the recent ones. They don't know much about it, ne? But thank you, Sibabato. Oh wow, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my friend. You are so kind. Thank you so much. So, at the end of the day, the point that I'm making is this business works because of the 2-hour workflow. If you are going to do 1 hour, my friend, you can't expect the results of someone who's doing the 2 hours. If you're going to do 30 minutes, you can't expect the results of someone who's putting in the full 2 hours. It can only be fair. Like, even God will not allow it. Do you understand? At least, even in the Bible, there are principles, right? Everywhere there are principles. There is, what is it doing? Why are you putting in so much sugar? Ish. Hey, guys, let me see. So we are dealing with a person who's doing his own stuff, guys. Look at that sugar. Look at this. And I must keep quiet because I'm live. Oh, my word. Hi, Anders. Anders, let me just mind my own business. Let me just mind the business that pays me. Because this business, it doesn't pay me, this one. It doesn't. It actually takes out of my pocket. Thank you, Queen Caps. My friend, your sugar. Even my blood just. I just want to hide right
That's
now.
what happened to me.
Your sugar is too much. Your sugar is too much.
Thank you, Mommy.
You won't sleep, you'll get energy. You see? You see? I'm telling you, thank you for the flowers, Caps. I appreciate them. You won't sleep. And I'm going to make sure that I switch off everything and switch off the Wi-Fi. You will sleep by force. Okay. So, no, stop. We are done talking. Just eat your food. Pray and eat. Where are you sitting? So, I'm so sorry about that. I do apologize. So, let's get back to it. So, the business is just about you reselling on the online space. When we say digital marketing, it is literally about that. For me, when I started, I thought they were referring to something big. You know, the word digital, it can scare you. It can really blow you off, Jay. It can take you off your balance because you're thinking digital. Ooh, So now I thought I was one of those who thought digital marketing meant something very big until I realized that man, this just means you are marketing, you are selling, you are advertising. And I would not have known that had it not been for this program. I would not have known that had it not been for this program. Thank you so much for the roses, my queen. I appreciate it. I would not have known it. Thank God for this Legacy Builders program that has brought things into perspective to such an extent that now I know what it means to have what. I know what it means to be a digital marketer. I think we can invite him to be our guest. He needs attention. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, who does that at this time? And he knows I'm supposed to go live and but I'm just gonna let it slide. It's not worth it's not worth my time for now. So at the end of the day, we must invite him. We must definitely host him. Maybe he's got something to tell us. So at the end of the day, we are all learning. Someone said to me, how Rivonia, when you are already working, you are already what, you've studied, and you are talking about learning. And I'm going to say what I told that person. It's a guy, it's a colleague. I said, hey, Suku, hi, man. Sure. So what I said to him was that none of what I have done in life, whether it's previous work experience, whether it's qualifications, none of it all has come to what digital marketing, this Legacy Builders program is. None of those things would have prepared me for the digital space. I mean, there you will learn whatever it is that you are learning, but nothing comes close to the digital space. So that's why I'll tell you today for free that you don't need any qualification. You don't need any qualification at all. In fact, your qualification will become redundant here because you come with your qualification, all those belts, they will be useless here because the blueprint itself is going to guide you, and because the blueprint teaches you life. It teaches you how life the way life is going now. And those qualifications were teaching us what? Whatever. Talk about high school. The other day I was asking my friends, like one of my high school friends, and we were just chatting, and I'm like, I read somewhere where they were saying, in actual fact, the education system that we're finding at schools, and I hope I'm not going to get in trouble with this one, they are not really meant to prepare us for the marketplace, like for when we are ready for we have grown up and we need to get jobs. Because, and I'm like, I believe what I read there, because honestly, ever since I started working, I've never used that locust that they wanted me to draw in high school. I've never used that frog that I was supposed to draw at school. None whatsoever. Those things, those flowers, those trees, all of those things. The only thing that I can say, Nyana, it works for me in this day and age, it's weather, meteorology, just to be able to gauge the weather in geography, which I did a little bit. But talk about the locusts, the what, nothing brings me to where I am today. So that's why I'll tell you, even the qualifications that I did in tertiary, nothing could have ever prepared me for the digital era. It was more literature. It was more about the mainstream of finding a job. But running a business, nothing about entrepreneurship. That is why it is very important for us to make sure that we do things differently. My why, I've always said my why are my children. My children are top of the list, on the list of my whys. Why? Because I want them to have a different upbringing than I did. I want them to be able to experience things that I did not get to experience at their age. And that comes with what? That needs this. Hence the need for supplementing their income so that we can be able to afford the schools, so that we can be able to afford, have resources to pay for whatever it is. If it's whatever it is that is being offered, we should be able to do that. That is why you will see me here, Nakanjani, because I understand why I am here. And hence I'm saying every household deserves a digital marketer. Honestly, every household deserves a mom, a dad, an uncle, a sister, a brother that is in digital marketing. That is gonna show the rest of the family how to do this, and also an extra income, because relying on a single stream of income, it does not help. I don't care whether it is you are relying on a single stream of income of a job. I don't care whether you are relying on a single income of a what is this, a business. You need multiple streams of income. Even the Bible says you should not put all your eggs in one basket. When if you are relying on a salary, that is all eggs in one basket. Because if you lose your job, then it's done with you. Was it? So, hey, my boss is calling me, but I'll call her after. So it is all about that. Yes, when I see Sana, they deserve it. They definitely deserve it. That is why I don't mind when it comes to that, the education, because the foundation as well is very important. Hi, sis Nuno. The foundation is very important. Welcome to my live. You're welcome. Code Con, you are also welcome. Everybody that's coming on, I see you. You are absolutely welcome. So it is very important. The other day, one of my sons came back home with a certificate. I was shocked, because if it was not for the Legacy Builders program, I would have not had access to that. Like, I would not have known this. Do you know what the certificate was for? AI training. AI training. I'm talking about a 10-year-old. He's actually turning 10 this year. He's 9. He got this last year when he was... Last year, how old was he? Yeah. So do you understand when I say it's important to give them a better upbringing than we did? If it was not for Michelle and the Legacy Builders programs, I would not be AI ready. I would not be. So that is why I say this program is more than just making extra income, more than just selling the program. You're going to learn skills that you would not ordinarily find somewhere. You would not ordinarily find at your institution of higher learning. Do you understand? So it is up to us to decide that we are going to learn. There's multiple skills there. Not always, of course, but I usually want to say this, and my time is up almost. I always want to emphasize this. There are ways that you can earn money on the online space from the other skills that are contained inside of the program, even before you make a sale in the program. I'm going to repeat that. There are other ways of you making income, right? From the other skills that are there, that are contained inside of the program, even before you make a sale of the program. All you need is to go through your program, learn the skills that are there, follow the blueprint, read what is being mentioned there. The nice thing, even we don't even read. You don't need to read a textbook. You watch videos. You follow what you are being taught. That is all you need to do. That is definitely all you need to do. So do you understand that you can, even before you start make, and I even gave a testimony the other day of this thing that I'm talking about, because one thing about me, I want to try it first before I can tell the next person. It's the same with this digital marketing. Before I could even share with anyone, I tried it myself. Do you understand? I tried it myself. So even with this one, I wanted to try it myself. There are so many skills. I always say, if you don't understand, ask. We are here to share. Some of us, we are here to share. We want to share, NJ, if you've got questions, because you can do brand partnering. Michelle talks about brand partnering every now and then. It's there in the program, meaning you just need to learn the skill and then make sure you find the right brands that will complement what you're already doing. Then you partner with them. She has said so many times that she is a brand partner of some what's this brands, and a lot of them she turned them down because they did not speak to what she's already doing. Do you understand? So you can do brand partnering, you can do affiliate marketing. There's a lot. You can build your own community. There's a lot you can do inside. You can create your own digital product. Imagine you can create your own digital product. All you do is you learn, you follow the program, you follow the guidance. As we speak, I'm already a brand partner. I'm partnering with other brands. And I think I spoke about it one time during my live session, because it's something that I learned. And now I'm utilizing that to do what? To build extra income. And I did that, and I've even gotten paid, I don't know how many times, from that brand partnering. Yes, you'll think it's small, but let me tell you, multiple streams of income compounds. Ne? If you've ever heard of compounding, it compounds. If you've got money sitting there, you've got money sitting there, you've got money sitting there, you never get stranded. The day they say there's a trip, it's short notice, what, you just quickly withdraw. You do what you need to do. When you need to do something and it's short notice, you don't need to even ask. You just go withdraw. And I'm not saying this because I read it somewhere. I'm saying it because I know. I know. I am affiliating for one of our own companies here that we work with in this digital marketing. I'm affiliating for another one that is linked to that. And there's money sitting there in that one. I'm affiliating for this one. This is a new one. I was so excited about it when I saw it, because it was so easy and I didn't know it was even possible to make money that easily in South Africa. Do you understand? And I always, what sometimes catches me off guard is, it's not because we don't share when Zamu. We share. It's just that people, for some reason, they think, I don't know, maybe they think it doesn't work, or they think what, I don't know. Like from those who have my number, they know. I will put all my affiliate links. I've got more than what, I don't know, maybe five companies that I'm partnering with, that I'm a brand partner for. I've got companies that I affiliate for. On my statuses, sometimes I choose that, okay, today I'll only put this one. Today I'll only put this one. Sometimes I just put a whole long list of everything and then allow everyone to make their own choice. I'm telling you, imagine if you are able to partner with, let me give you a random example, what's that? A meat shop, not shop, restaurant, Nando's. Imagine, I forgot Nando's. So imagine being able to partner with such your Nando's, your what. And what I love about this one, it's because it has all of them under one umbrella. So once you put your profile there, today you'll be picked by Nando's. The other day you'll be picked by whoever. The other day you are picked by VW. They want you to test drive their car and give them a review. That's all you do. It's not even a job. Sometimes they'll ask you to post something related to their business. Sometimes it's a bank. They've got a new product that they're introducing. All you do, you post on your page. You get paid for that. My very first gig, I don't forget it. My very first gig, it was with Nando's. That's why I'm giving a quick example with Nando's. That's what we talk about when we talk about brand partnering or affiliating. Because with them, they pick you. I was picked, the very first brand to pick me, it was Nando's. What did they want me to do? When I say it's so easy to make money, you just need this program. Don't go into the program with the mind of making money through selling the program only. Go in with the aim to learn. Go in with the aim to learn multiple streams of income. Because most of these programs, of course, some programs, the entry ones, they don't have all this information that I'm talking about. But most of the other higher ones, they have all of these details. Now, I did that. They picked me. You know what they picked me to do? They picked me to eat. Imagine, I am partnering to do what? To eat. They give you the name of a plate that they want you to try. They want your review. That's it. I woke up, bathed, dressed so nicely as if I'm going on a date, on a solo date. Got to Nando's, ordered my thing, sat down, took a picture of the meal, take a picture of the slip, you send it. And you're done. You give them a review of the food. Hi, Julie, welcome to my live. Thank you so much to everyone that's coming on. I see you. Do you understand? Eggy, I see you as well. Thank you so much for hopping on. Do you understand? I gave them an honest review to say, okay, your food, yeah, I love it. This, you know, I was very honest, Kemna. I did tell them that the dish is too small, Jay, you know. Or maybe I eat too much, I don't know. So I did that. That was the very first gig that I got. Do you understand that I did not lose anything here? So I bought the plate using my money, right? When you do that, you take pictures, you send. And then, excuse me, when they pay you for your efforts, né? Your review, and they pay you for eating that meal. They pay you for giving them a review, and they also refund you for the money that you used to buy that plate. Do you see? It's easy money. Do you see how simple it is? So, Nje, I got paid to eat at Nando's, Nje, randomly. Do you understand what I mean? There's a whole lot of brands that you can partner with. That's why I gave you an example. Sometimes it's your appliances in the house. They want you to try something that they've released. You give your honest review. You get the money that you utilize to purchase that thing, and you also get paid for the time and whatever, the energy that you used to eat that meal. I don't know. Do you see? And it might look small, but let me tell you, that's what I'm talking about, compounding. That can literally translate to thousands in a month, depending on how many gigs you are getting. But the point that I'm making is, do not just sit in this program. That was the main point that I was driving. Don't sit with the program and not implement what it's teaching you. I don't know, I'm supposed to do a presentation for new people, but for some reason today I'm talking to people that are already digital marketers. I hope the new people are not getting bored. Thank you so much to those that are hopping in. I see you. Thank you so much. So do not sleep on this program. This program has a lot of skills that if you learn and implement, like they'll bring results for you. I've seen it. That's why I'm saying now, after doing that, it was on a Sunday, later in the afternoon. I even forgot about it. And then on Thursday, I'm explaining to someone, hey, this. Thank you so much, Mam Nomfundo. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Mam Nomfundo. Thank you so much. God speaks through you today. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sis Nunu. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. So, I forgot about it. On Thursday, I think I was telling my son or something, because I'm like, hey, my friend, you don't need to lack pocket money. Here's a way to just make simple money. And imagine, he does not even need anything. And then I'm explaining to him, and I'm like, you get paid. And then he's like, okay, so when do you get paid? I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't even know. I did this on Sunday. And as I'm pressing, he's the one that's pressing my phone. And then he goes into a wallet. I didn't even know there's even a wallet in that app. And then he's like, how? So you've already gotten paid. You don't tell me. I'm like, I did not even notice. I didn't know. You see, so it means immediately they pay you. Thank you so much for the roses, Mom Nomfundo. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate the gift. So you see, already I had even gotten paid. I did not even notice. It's still sitting there even now. You see, that's why I'm talking about what? Multiple streams of income. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. The Legacy Builders program is your foundation, is your step one to open your eyes, to teach you other things so that you can see that there is life here. Michelle cannot talk about brand partnering when it doesn't exist. She cannot talk about affiliating when it doesn't exist. Do you understand? You see, some of you have my number, you see my statuses, you see links there. You should wonder, hey, Rivonia, what are you doing with these links? What is this? That's me affiliating. Some of the companies is the ones that I'm brand partnering with. Some of them, it's just me affiliating with them. Through what? Through the skills that I've learned in the program. So please, if you have this Legacy Builders program, I would strongly advise you go through your program. Go through your program. If your one does not have these details, it's fine. I understand. When you are ready, you'll upgrade, you'll get the details. Or you will check out, you'll ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. Do you understand? It doesn't hurt to ask. You will learn how to do all of these things. And then some of us will always share. Do you understand? Because I don't lose anything when I share. You see? So that is the point that I'm trying to make. You can learn a whole lot of skills that will definitely bring you income. It might look small, né? You might think, just 500, just 300. My friend, leave that money there and leave another 700 there. The next month, you are looking at 2,000 there, 3,000 there, 5,000 there. Is that not money? It is. Even if you were to make just 500 on this one, 300 on this one, a few rands on that one. On the other one, I don't even know how much it is, but I think it's, I don't know in rands, but I think it's about $50 or something. But the day I get stranded, I'm not going to borrow from anyone. I'm going to plug any of those little monies that look little. I'm going to plug them out and utilize them. Do you understand? Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Use this wisdom here. Use this wisdom that Michelle has plugged for us here to create multiple streams of income for yourself. Do not be here only waiting on your sale of the program. The sale will come. That's a fact. That one, you have nothing to do about it. It will definitely come as long as you are consistent, as long as you are posting, as long as you are going live. I was telling someone, is it yesterday? To say, you know what? Yes, I think it was yesterday. I had a very long call with her. And she was telling me that she's not going live or she has stopped going live, something like that. And I'm like, my friend, the biggest mistake that you can ever do to yourself, the biggest injustice is stopping going live. Because we are in a trust economy here. This business is a business of what? Of your know, like, and trust. Do you understand? This is the business of your know, like, and trust. If people don't see you coming live, they just see your video, how far do you think you will go? I was telling her to say, there's very few, there are very few sales that I've made just from content. In fact, everyone that ever bought from me, it's because they saw my live, not because they saw my content. They bumped into me when I was live. Then they started following me. Then they started watching the videos and. So I was telling her, you should not have stopped. That was the worst mistake that you have done. You started well. She started so well. She actually started going live. I did not even know she was going live. I was just shocked when TikTok notified me and I got into her live. I was so excited. Because let me tell you, a lot of people have lost monies online, in the name of online. So they are very skeptical. So if you think content alone will pull it, it will not. There's a reason why Michelle talks about the 2-hour workflow. There's a reason. So do not think just posting is enough. I don't want to lie to you, it is not. Michelle does not only post on social media, no. Michelle posts on social media. Michelle goes live. Michelle has a community. Michelle, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that you can do to advertise your business. That's why I always say, do what you see her doing, or listen to her when she talks. You will understand that there are a lot of things that you can learn from her. Someone was asking me the other day, how am I able to go live on multiple platforms like this? I heard it from Michelle in one of her lives. I think it was one of her lives or one of the Legacy Builders training. I think it was the Monday call where she sits with all of us who have got the $900 program upwards. She sits with us on Mondays and she gives us she spills it, if I can put it like that. She spills it. And she even gives us an opportunity to ask her questions. So I grabbed it from one of those sessions. She spoke about the app that she's using. From one device, she's able to go live on multiple platforms. And today, a lot of you ask, hey, you are live on YouTube, you are live on Instagram at the same time. How do you do that? You see? There is no way. If you see me doing something, just know I found it somewhere there. I picked it there. Kemna, I'm one of those people who even read between the lines, you know. So when I'm listening to her live, if I make the time and I listen to her, I even read between the lines and I write notes. Okay? If I hear a name that she has mentioned that I don't know about, I've never seen in the program, I write it and I go look it up. The other time she was speaking, she spoke about Oppius. Is it Oppius or whatever? Something. But it's an app as well, a very intelligent app that assists her in her social media platforms. So I'm saying there is a lot to learn here. There is definitely a lot to learn. Just make sure you make time for the 2-hour workflow. I know some of you have got challenges with the copy and pasting of free ads. My friend, the solution to that, if those ones that are already given in the program, they are not working for you, ne? I'm also talking to you on YouTube. I can see your questions. I'll definitely type them. I'll just type it on YouTube. I do apologize. I've not figured out how to put a sticker of my number or whatever on top for you. I have not figured it out. I'll make time and try to see if it's possible. But I know on YT they are covered. So I'll just type it for you in the comment section. I know your platform will allow me to type it in the comment section. So I'll do that. Don't worry. I'll answer it next. I'll definitely answer that part as well. So I'm saying do not sleep on this. The easiest way, if those ones that are already given to you, they are not working, what are you doing? You're going to use the tools that we've been given. How many times has Michelle spoken about ChatGPT? Go to ChatGPT, ask. Give me a list of high traffic generating websites that are compatible in South Africa, if your focus is in South Africa, or that are compatible in Africa, if that's your focus. Give me a list of high traffic generating websites that are compatible to wherever. You see? That's it. That is it. Then ChatGPT will be very honest with you. It will give you the list. You pick 5, or you take a screenshot of all of them, or you copy them and paste them in your something. I hope you already have a folder. I hope and pray you already have a folder. I've got a group on WhatsApp. Ne? I want to tell you some of these things. You know, they might look small, ne? But they are the ones that are making our lives easy when it comes to running this business. I've got a group on WhatsApp. It's my own group. I'm alone in that group. What do I do in that group? I put all my material of digital marketing, like quick things that I get. If I'm in the community and I'm reading a testimony, quickly take a screenshot, I save it in that group. If I'm watching a program and I learn something quickly, that I type in that group, I put it there. If I have searched on ChatGPT and it has given me whatever, a list of high traffic generating websites, I copy, I throw in that group. When it's time for me to do content, when it's time for me to learn, when it's time for me to do what, I don't go all over. I know where to go. I've got that thing. I'm going to open that group and I'm going to do what? I'm going to go through my stuff. If it's websites that I want, I take the 5 that I want to use for the week and then I use that for the week. After 10 days, I move on to the next 5. After 10 days, I move. That's it. So some of these things, do not expect that you will find them in the program. Some of those things you just need, like what I'm saying now, it is meant to make your life easier. Ne? I know a group, you will not create it when it's you alone. Let me tell you, you create a group, you add your partner, you add your child first. And then after adding them, you remove them. Then you start throwing in your things. That group will remain with you only. You see, let me stop talking. I've spoken for too long. Ne? I've spoken for too long. I hope this has helped someone. Now, I want to quickly cater to the new people. Woo, what's the time? What is my time now? Okay, I still have a few minutes. I hope it was helpful, really. And now you want to upgrade as much as I'm not yet perfect. I want to go higher. Hey, Osnunu, what are you saying? I'm reading your message now. What were you saying here? What are you saying? I normally sent it to myself. Okay, nice. You always help. Oh, thank you, Zamo. You are so kind. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So yeah, okay. I'm glad it's helpful. I want to upgrade. Okay, now I hear you. I hear you, Osnunu. It is very important to get to a point where you want to upgrade. Let's just make sure when we get this information, let's put it to practice. Let's put it to use. That is the only way our lives are going to change. Let us utilize this program. I was saying this to this lady that I was talking to yesterday when she was saying she stopped going live. When I was telling her, you cannot afford to stop going live. We are in the economy of know, like, and trust. People will not just trust you because you are posting. How many people are posting? If it was about posting, they would not. There's too much cold air coming from the balcony. Who keeps on opening? There are so many people who have experienced like said stuff here. So you do need to make sure you are showing up and they see you, that you are a real person, you're a normal person. And at least so that they can be able to differentiate between the fake and the real one, right? So you do need to show up. You can't give up on going live. You can't. In fact, if you can, stop the other things, then go live again. If you've got the enough number of people for you to go live. So check out the bathroom. I'm freezing. It can't be. So at least make sure you are going live so that people can see you, people can interact in real life, in real time with you. So what was I talking about? If you are new, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Rivonia. I'm not even sure if I introduced myself to Danger. I just got here and I started making noise. But my name is Rivonia. I am a digital marketer. I'm just an ordinary mom. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an influencer. I'm just an ordinary mom who found an e-learning program that has taught me skills of how to make an income online as a busy professional, as a busy mom. So I did not allow my work to hinder me from learning new skills. I did not say, yo, I'm already working, I'm fine. No, I understood that there was a gap and I wanted to bridge the gap of knowledge and the gap of income for me. It was not only about the gap of finances, it was also the gap of knowledge, because people were talking digital, and I'm thinking, what is this thing? All I know is network marketing because I've got a background of network marketing, but I didn't know what was digital marketing. And this Legacy Builders program, Milano, you're welcome. This Legacy Builders program actually is the one that helped me to make sense of it. And ever since I purchased it in 2024, I never looked back. Ever since I started, I've been learning, I've been implementing, and I have been seeing results. My testimonies, I can share testimonies, I don't know how long, but there's just a lot of things that has happened in my life ever since I started this business. Like a lot. I'm actually now moving over to my next big thing. Let me call it like that. I'm moving on to my next big thing, which will be this one, and then the bigger one, before the end of this year. Because of this business, it's not even because of anything else. I always give this example. I've worked almost all my adult life. I did not struggle with unemployment from tertiary, right? Now, that should tell you that if wealth came because of work or qualifications or a job, I would be the richest so far. I would be the richest. But because work and experience and job and whatnot is not a source of wealth, or it's not a source of financial freedom, I have not arrived. I have not arrived. I'm actually starting to see some of these things because of this business. I'm starting to see some of these things because of this business. If it was not for this business, I would not have seen it. Someone said to me, Rivonia, no, it's your salary. And I'm like, hey, my friend, I've been working ever since the first job that I did. It was in 2010. Yes. My first job, it was in 2010. 10 years. 2010, yes. That was my first job. Ever since 2010, up until last year, December, I had never afforded to buy a car cash. Never. All the ones that I ever owned, it was on credit, my friend. Nearly skoloto. Because that's all salary was ever good for. For skoloto. And then come digital marketing. Then you are able to afford one cash in December. January, you afford a second one cash. And I can count. This is just to mention just a few. The point that I'm making here is, as long as you are here, you will win. As long as you are showing up, as long as you are following the blueprint, it doesn't matter how long it takes. You will see the results. You will see the results. Do not get tired of doing the needful. Do not get tired. If you can do 4 videos, do 4. If you can create 4 pieces of content, create 4. If you do 3, it's okay. If that day you couldn't make 3, the 2 is okay. The biggest issue comes when you quit. Quitting should not be an option. It shouldn't. If you can't go live today, it's okay. Inform your audience, due to whatever today I can't go live, I will see you. I'm not okay today, my chest or whatever, I'm not okay, I will see you next time. You know, this is it's a very flexible business. You don't report to anyone here. So if you feel like today you've got a lot on your plate, going live will be affected, and like today I was tempted not to go live because there are people that I want to assist with system setup on the side. So I was tempted to say maybe I should not go live and then use the time for going live to assist them, because then I won't be able to go live and still be able to sit with them for an hour. Then some things will not move here in the house. Do you understand? That's the flexibility of the business that we do. You've got that freedom to be able to decide for yourself. Huh? Yeah. Of course, why not? See, I told you. Look, guys, hey. Sorry about that, Mafet. I hope you understand. I'm a mom and I'm alone. I'm alone with them. So, Jay, I don't have anyone, Jay, to say, hey. My husband is busy, Jay, outside. He decided that he's going to wash the car. He always says he gets bored when I'm doing live because he has to sit alone. So today he found himself a hobby. He decided to wash the car. He says it's time to he's pushing the time until I'm done with my life. Anyway, so please forgive me for those interruptions. But anyway, join the club. I'm telling you, Mam Nomfundo, I'm telling you. Yeah. So anyway, that is the business that I'm talking about. Anyone can do it. You don't need qualifications. You don't need experience. All you need is a smartphone that's connected to the internet. You need 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. And of course, you're going to need the program itself. You need this blueprint. You need this guidance, because there's no way you can start to learn swimming here today without a swimming instructor. Very few people can do that. Actually, it's only my daughter who started swimming alone. Like until today, we don't know where she saw it. She tells us that she just was born with it. She just knew from when she was born that she could swim. That's it. That's all we got. But every new thing that you are trying, you need what? You need guidance. You need. That's why people that are going to the gym, they've got gym instructors. That's why soccer players have got what? They've got coaches. You know, you need mentors. That's why we have a mentor called Michelle. It is for us to get the guidance. Everything that you do alone, chances of success when it's a new thing, they are very minimal if you are not disciplined. You might quit along the way, but if you've got people with what's that word, people with your same mindset, like people with the same goals as you, let me put it like that, like-minded people, that's the word that I was looking for. If you are in a community of like-minded people, you are bound to win, because these people are doing the same thing that you are doing. You are helping each other, you are supporting each other, you are there for each other, you are celebrating each other, you are celebrating each milestone, big and small. There's no way you can go back. But if you're going to do it alone, if you're going to try to do it alone, that's where you might struggle. That's where you might find yourself quitting. I always say, if the going gets tough, if you feel like now like I can't, no, don't allow that thought. Go into your program. There's mindset training in your program. That mindset is meant to bring you back to the road. It's meant to bring you back to where you are supposed to be. Because let me tell you, one thing that we don't realize is that our mindset plays a huge role in us winning and not winning here. Our mindset plays, you cannot sit there, you have a program, you've gone through your program, but you don't believe what's in the program, and you think you'll make a sale. Njani? It doesn't work. It must start with you. You must be convinced first before you can share the opportunity. I always say, when you are here in front of the camera, you are very transparent. People can see through you. They can sense whether you believe what you are talking about or not. They can feel whether you know or you are convinced of what you are talking about or not. If you were, now you've got doubts, they will sense it and they will not believe it as well. It's that simple. But if you are convicted, if you are convinced self, then it's easy for the next person to sense it from you. And they'll be convicted. They'll also understand that, okay, hey, this person seems convicted. Let me try it. Let me see. It starts with you. So your mindset must be in the right place. Let's not overlook mindset training as well. Mindset will pick you when you are at your lowest, on days where you feel like, hey, I don't know why I started this thing. Mindset will pick you up. On days where you feel like, hey, today, hey, I don't know what to take and mix with what. Mindset will find you. Mindset will pick you and bring you. Now, I've had days where I felt like I can't go live. I'm too tired. And I would just get onto my program. Just going to the wins in the community, that picks me up immediately. Without even opening a training on mindset, just the wins alone, seeing what is possible here, that picks me up immediately. So it can do the same for you. Normalize to utilize the program. That's why I'm saying there's everything you need in the program. Let it be that you don't know how to implement what you are learning there, and then let us come and help you. Let it not be you are not aware because you have not gone through your program. It shouldn't be like that. Let us normalize going through our programs, please. I want to say this, but I feel like someone will think I'm referring to them. So let me not say it. But let's utilize our program. I wanted to talk about the community. And then there's a friend of mine here that I've been talking to about the community. So I'm afraid of talking about it today. She might think I'm still talking about her. I'm still referring to her. So I'm not going to talk about it. But community is another stream of income. It's another stream of income. If you have the time, why not? If you have a skill, why not? If you can help other people, why not? Osana is laughing and Zamo. Ladies, why are you laughing? Are you trying to tell us something? If you have the time, please Like, go to the training about the community, how to create your community. I'm not sure if it's in all the programs, but you will see that you are able to build a community. There is a fee for the community. Yes, there is a fee. School charges for a community, but I think Michelle said there's also a free community. I think so. Well, I'm not sure, but yeah, you'll see there are different options there. You will see. All you need to do is to do what? Is to pick the one that suits you. And just explore, man. You never know. You might be able to bring income through community membership than anything else. You never know. That's why I'm saying let's maximize everything that's in the program. I did share with some of you, Mina, I will open my own community. It's just that now, okay, it's with school and all of these things, I don't have the time. I've not even started with my thesis. I've not even started. So this year it's not an option. Next year is not an option. Maybe in 2 years to come, in 2029, no, 7, 8, in 2028, I will start my community. But I'm also tempted to say this year in December, when I close at work, then I start my community. At least I don't start it with pressure. Ne? I build up as if I'm playing. So by the time I get to 2028, I've got a fully established, a fully fledged community. You see? That's how you can start. You don't need to start full force with all the pressure if you are not sure or if you don't have the time. You can start slowly until you get there. I'm sure a lot of us, there's something that we can offer. In case you are not aware, in the community, that's where you pour out to your community members. What is your passion? Are you a cooker? Do you have a passion of cooking? There are people like you out there that you can assist, that you can guide. Do you have a passion of weight management, for example? There are people out there who would be interested. Do you have a passion? It can be a passion for everything, because we have been taught that your community should be centered around your passion, so that it won't even feel like a job, because you'll be doing something that you already love. Do you have a passion for the word of God? In fact, you don't even need a passion for the word of God, but you have a calling. Yes, I think the right word is calling. Do you have a calling for the word of God? Imagine if you started your own community where you just share the word of God, or you help people in a specific area of the word, or whatever it can be. There's a lot of things that we can do in this program, Clay. Let's just normalize making time. Let's see what it has to offer, and let us push through. AI, I'm not even going to start talking about it. There are a lot of AI tools that we can utilize here, so that it makes our lives easier. So that it makes our lives easier. Now, I saw it because I joined, I think it's two communities. One is the Michelle's community, the digital growth community, and the other one is the Tech Michelle's community. She also has her own community. And I saw that, okay, so this thing is like this. Like, it's so easy. But anyway, I'm done for the day. Any questions? I know today I was like popcorn. I was all over the place. I was talking this, talking that. But the main point is it's possible. Now I'm talking to new people. It's possible to make money by just working 2 hours on a daily basis with just your phone, internet connection. You just need the program, which is your stock. You will learn and earn from this program. If you want more information, take a screenshot of this, reach out to me on the green app. I will give you more details, or check out my profile. It is my online store, dailypayadvocate.com, and then it will give you all the details. Nicely summed up, you see? That's it. Any questions? Any questions? Anyone with a question? Let me see. Does anyone have a question? Do you want to add to what I've already said? Do you have a specific question? Do you want, whatever the case may be? Hi, Steve. Welcome to my live. Thank you for hopping on. Any question, anyone? It's no longer warm. Yeah. I don't like cold water. Thank you, Sevaswal. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. I miss this training. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Today, I feel like new people who don't know digital marketing, they did not benefit today, but it's fine. It's fine. They will benefit from the videos. They will contact me if they've got questions. Yeah, that was also necessary because we don't have those sessions anymore. You know, we used to have, was it once in 2 weeks? We don't have those anymore. So okay, I suppose I'll just use my life for that sometimes. Cops, I see you. Thank you for hopping on. Any questions? Going once? YouTube, any questions? Oh yes, there were questions on YouTube. Okay. Let me quickly try to type the responses to YouTube. So I was asked, my online store is dailypayadvocate.com. So on YT, this is my online store. I know on TT you have it. Ne? I think live is perfect. Okay, awesome, sis. Awesome. Thank you so much for that feedback, Zamo. It means we will utilize that. We will utilize that. But then it means you must bring your questions. Ne? Let's make it productive so that I don't talk alone. Bring questions, bring specifics, and then we tackle them so that at least we know we have utilized that 1 hour for we have benefited out of it. And it can also help to launch the people who have not gone live yet. It also can help to launch them because we can even bring them up on the screen. We can interchange. Another time it can be someone hosting us, another time someone else hosting us on their live, and yeah, we can alternate. We can do that because that also helps you, right? I hope you know, when you hold a live and you host people, what's that? Suko, is the soccer that's playing?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking for my laptop.
That's why you're asking for your laptop. You can have your laptop, my friend. I don't know. Ask your dad. I don't know. I didn't see it. I got scared. People are screaming outside. Sorry about that. Oh, it's soccer. I got scared. People are screaming like, I thought maybe people are chasing each other outside. You're so good. How to share my live to our group. Okay, so when you share your live, he is so I took his laptop today and he wanted to watch the match. So now he's like, Matimba, are we winning? Or it's just what's happening? Why are people screaming? Congo versus Portugal. So what do we benefit? I don't watch. I cannot watch Ronaldo lose. Okay, so if those ones lose, we get a chance. Yes. Or these ones are celebrating because they are from. Congo beats Portugal, we can play Congo and then we can beat Portugal. Oh, okay. We can beat Congo. Okay. Too much information, but thank you. I understand. Mam Nomfunda, I'm sure you've heard, ne? I'm sure you've heard. I hope you got that explanation. But yeah, anyway, so YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I've answered your questions. There is the page dailypayadvocate.com. That's my online store, 24-hour available. There is the number you can reach out on the green app, and then you'll get your questions will be answered there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, YT. Have a beautiful evening. I will see you on the other side. The nice thing, you are able to comment on this live anytime. It doesn't go off. So on YT, I'm expecting more questions. I will continue to answer them. Thank you, everybody. Good night on YT. Good night. So back here.